the island dispute, known to the Chinese as Diaoyu Dao, translating to Fishing Island, better known to the Japanese as Senkaku, and the Taiwan calls it Diaoyu Tai Islands.
The Japanese and the Chinese had both claimed that the Senkaku or Diaoyu Islands had been theirs. Taiwan had also wanted to have the island. At first, the Japanese plans to sail to the island on August 19th to celebrate a World War II shipwreck that happened there were exposed. After a while, 7 Chinese activists went to the island and hoisted Chinese and Taiwanese flags before getting arrested by the Japanese Coast Guard that was guarding the island. Since the transfer of administration from the United States to Japan in 1971, Japan's possession of the islands has been disputed by the People's Republic of China and the Republic of China, also known as Taiwan. Chinese claimed that they had discovered the islands and had control of the islands since the 14th century. Diaoyu Islands, or as the Japanese call Senkaku Islands, are located in the East China Sea. This archipelago has 5 uninhabited islands and 3 barren rocks. Whichever nation owns the island would receive exclusive oil, mineral, and fishing rights in the nearby waters.
The 3 stakeholders are China, Japan, and Taiwan. All places will benefit if they receive ownership of the islands, as they will gain control over all resources that the island has to offer, for example, oil, minerals, fishing. However, the places will not get ownership, obviously, miss out on the exclusive rights for oil, fishing, and minerals. They all decide to share the island. Then they all get the rights to the different things the island has to give. But they do not get much of it, therefore they will both benefit or lose. Apart from the obvious benefit or loss over the natural resources that the island can offer, there are a lot of mutual interest between the 3 countries. They depend on each other's cooperation in capital investment, technology development, availability of cheap labor, and tourism. It seems that they are all reluctant to take the dispute over these islands to a high profile, as the actual value of these business probably override that of the natural resources.
Japan claims that they surveyed the islands for 10 years and were determined that it was uninhabited, hence it doesn't affect anyone on the island. Hong Kong people are protesting that the island is China's rights. To make matters worse, a government official of China. The US will get involved due to the security treatment, meaning if there is to be any defense of the island from Japan, Japan will be backed up by the full force of the US.
Short term. There are no evident short-term reasons for now. Medium term. Minerals from the island will be in possession of whoever takes the island, as well as the sea creatures that inhabit the surrounding waters. They can fish as much as they like and sell whatever they catch. To satisfy the sentiment of their people, particularly in China, there is also a political agenda behind, as the governments of both the Japanese and Taiwanese are elected. Their stand in this issue obviously will affect the result of their voting. Long term, there is thought to be oil and gas reserves in the island, but this is only an assumption. With oil, the country automatically receives exclusive oil rights, and with the growing demand, they can export the oil to other countries or keep it for themselves. Any of the countries could export their oil in trade for money or other necessities that they lack.